When Life Goes Crumbling, written by Julius Gibbs, narrated by Julius Gibbs. Prologue. I had arrived on a nightmare and preyed on a dream, as Maya Angelou would say in her poem, On the Pulse of the Morning. Oftentimes I found myself questioning, is it worth it? I once stepped foot on a campus with hopes of becoming an Army officer with a first-class ticket to middle class and a degree at what they would call the Premier Leadership Development Institute, who happened to be the #1 public school in the nation at the time. But as I embarked on this journey, I faced more and more challenges that I had not planned on encountering. It was at this very institution where I found myself for the first time mentally defeated, medically declining, and peacefully broken, all the while of being surrounded by people who didn't understand me or were self-absorbed. It was in these times where I found myself constantly saying, is it worth it? Is my sanity, peace, happiness, and dignity worth a direct flight to middle class? I then began to question, am I willing to put my life on the line for a country who would not do the same for me? It was at this moment I realized I'm putting myself on the line for a country that would do nothing for me but pay me middle-class money with the risk of my entire existence. I slowly noticed that my dreams were disguised as nightmares. It was like I saw the no poverty sign and ignored the no peace sign, then purchased Army officer at a cost of life. So is it worth it? Through all of this, I convinced myself to wait for a dream that fought hard against me because I did not want to quit. It was in this process I developed raging anxiety that slowly turned into raging depression. Even though I conquered every obstacle, my mind had gotten weaker and weaker. It was in these low moments where I used my poetry as a place to vent and hide my feelings at the same time. Little did I know it would be my poetry that put on a cape and swooped in to save my life. But all these low moments trapped my thoughts, and I found myself stuck in a dark gray campus full of people who just merely did not understand. Poetry was a place I expressed my pain, my hurt, and my intellect. Even though poetry seemed to have been my saving grace, it also served as my poison. In the times I was ready to exit this world with the mind who felt purposeless, I used poetry as a place to not cause a ruckus. Poetry both silenced and heightened my voice. But I'm here today to show you the dark side of the moon and the unexplored wonders of the world.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?